Welcome back. Hopefully many of you have enjoyed the weekend out there. We've had some snow tonight as well. It's overachieved in a few spots like Rhinelander as well. And so far it looks like we're starting to back off a bit. Maybe some fog starting to develop over in parts of the Park Falls area. And we're starting to notice this like in Phillips and Ladysmith, visibility down to a half mile. This could either be a little bit of snow. This could also be fog developing. And I'm more willing to believe that might be some fog starting to develop. The snow is kind of backed off. Our visibility levels are looking really good. So any snow that developed earlier has pretty much backed off. Now, we're watching our next system that will be moving in. At least for now, the National Weather Service in Duluth, Minnesota has issued a winter storm watch for the counties highlighted here in a blue shade. This kicks in Sunday night and lasts through Monday. I'm sure there'll be some changes with this because this system is going to be a tricky one to forecast with the track, and there's going to be a transition line with the system as well, which will severely affect totals one way or the other. But here's the snow we had this evening. Doesn't look like much on the radar, but what we had in Rhinelander gave us at least a good half-inch of snow. Overachieved a bit. I wasn't thinking of anything tonight, but here we are with at least a half-inch of snow, and now that has since backed off. Let's zoom things out and give you the bigger picture here. So we're starting to look calmer out there. This is the last little bit of precipitation that has since developed, so we got enough moisture in the atmosphere to get some precipitation to make it to the ground. We're then going to be watching for our next system off for the west. That'll get its act going very soon, especially out toward the north and west in some spots. So further off towards the west, we'll be watching for snow getting in later on tonight, later on tomorrow night, Sunday night into Monday. And that's what's going to give us 3 to 6 inches of snow. So far statistically, how are we lining up here? So 74 inches for the season so far. We've had 2.6 inches of snow for the month of March. We're going to add a little bit more to this. Snow depth currently at 18 inches of snow. And we'll add a little bit more to this, although with it getting warmer outside, it's going to be harder to hold on to that snowpack as we do proceed closer to spring. So here's the general idea here. So the snow begins Sunday evening, and it's going to be mainly a heavy wet snow because temperatures will be higher, which means more moisture to work with as well. The transition to a wind shear mix will be possible in a few spots, which will cause differences in accumulation. Some spots could see a lot of snow, others not so much. That's going to be the trick here, especially farther down toward the south. And the precipitation will end by Monday night. So overall, we're thinking 3 to 6 inches along and north of Marathon County, with 1 to 3 inches further down toward the south. So let's track this all out with futurecasts here. So again, skies will clear out later on tonight. We'll watch for a little bit more clouds later on. So we'll get a brief break in the clouds before more clouds move in as we head towards Sunday morning. Then we're going to be watching for the precipitation that will start to get going. This will not start out as rain. This will start out as all snow and then stay as snow overnight. And we'll start seeing that transition line sneaking in, especially as we head towards Monday morning. Where it sets up is going to be the trick here. It could set up near Marathon County, could set up a little farther south, maybe a little farther north as well. But we'll keep precipitation going at least through Monday morning and even through parts of the afternoon as well before this all starts to taper off as we head towards Monday evening. And then we'll be done with that system. So here's a general idea for now. Still fine-tuning this forecast, 3 to 6 inches of snow before we're all finished up. Where my hand is at right now, this is where the higher probability for snowfall looks to take place. So it could be on the higher end here where my hand is at before we're all finished up. So we could be talking Forest County in a few spots before this all backs off. Highs stay real quick in the 40s today, so definitely overachieved in a few spots. And those temperatures have since backed off. They are now in the lower 30s, falling below freezing. So any melting that's taking place, that snow and ice might be starting to refreeze. Forecast tonight, 16 degrees, a few flurries in areas of dense fog, with the wind overall looking nice and calm. For your Sunday, lower 40s, mostly cloudy and breezy. Southeast wind getting up to about 20 miles per hour. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, 7-day forecast. By Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll be done with the precipitation. We'll be dry for those days before more snow chances start to develop Friday and Saturday. So I'll have to keep an eye on that as it does develop.